The Indiana Department of Corrections is working to get sex offenders off the streets this Halloween. News 8's Elizabeth Choi joining us now with more on Operation Safe Halloween. Elizabeth.
Phil, Operation Safe Halloween started back in 2006. Halloween, obviously, it's a big day for kids, so the DOC wanted to make sure there was a clear separation for those who have committed sex crimes against children and the children. It's beginning to look a lot like fall in this old North Side neighborhood. Homeowners give passerbys a little spook, but it's all in good fun to celebrate Halloween. Meanwhile, the Department of Correction is preparing for the holiday in its own way.
Every sex offender is instructed by their agent to have their lights off, no decorations, and a sign saying no trick-or-treating.
But that's just the beginning of Operation Safe Halloween. According to Doug Hivart with the DOC, they're working with local law enforcement to round up offenders during trick-or-treat hours.
All parole and probation will meet at one centralized location, and we would have a parole agent there then to do some sort of presentation with them during the trick-or-treat hours.
This year, 6 counties, Shelby, Lake, Allen, Monroe, Howard, and Miami, have agreed to the roundup. Other counties are required to have their offenders turn in a safety plan, or if they do choose to stay at home, they are not allowed to pass out candy. Those who stay at home are subject to random checks.
It's unannounced. We may come to your house one time during the evening. We may come to your house 4 times at the evening. You know, you don't know when we're going to be there.
According to Hivart, the reason the DOC does this is because of the number of children on the streets during the holiday, and not because of a high number of offenses against children on Halloween.
We've never had a violation of an offender against a child in the 13 years we've done this.
So what happens if an offender doesn't show up for roundups? According to Hivart, there are a number of people on call on Halloween and are ready to serve arrest warrants. Coming up, experts have recommendations on when to allow your children to trick-or-treat without supervision. That's at 6 o'clock. But for now, in the studio, Elizabeth Choi, Wish TV, News 8.